Have you ever felt lost, like you were wandering in a maze with no way out? You look around, and everything seems dark, challenging, almost impossible to overcome. Take a deep breath. You are not alone on this journey. Today, we will explore together 5 powerful spiritual tips that can help you overcome the difficult moments that life inevitably presents us with. Life, at its core, is a roller coaster of emotions and experiences. There are days when you feel on top of the world, invincible, capable of achieving anything. And there are others when it feels like the ground has disappeared beneath your feet, leaving you adrift in a sea of uncertainties. It is in these moments of difficulty that our inner strength is truly tested. Think for a moment. How many times have you faced challenges that seemed insurmountable? How many nights have you spent awake, worried about problems that seem to have no solution? And yet, here you are, breathing, living, seeking ways to improve and grow. That in itself is proof of your innate resilience. But what if I told you that there are ways to strengthen that resilience even more? What if there were spiritual tools that could illuminate your path even in the darkest moments? That is exactly what we are going to talk about today. Before we dive into these valuable tips, I'd like to make a special request. If you're enjoying this content and feel it could help others, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Also, leave a like on this video and share your own experiences in the comments. Your interaction not only helps us reach more people, but also creates a community of mutual support. Now, let's continue our journey. The spiritual tips we're going to explore are not magic formulas that will instantly make your problems disappear. They are, in fact, powerful tools that, when applied consistently and with faith, can profoundly transform the way you face life's challenges. Imagine yourself as a boat sailing through the ocean of life. Sometimes you will encounter calm waters and blue skies. Other times, you will face fierce storms that threaten to overturn your boat. The tips we will share are like spiritual anchors, keeping you steady and secure even when the waves seem intent on swallowing you. Have you ever stopped to think that perhaps difficult moments are not punishments, but opportunities for growth? That each obstacle overcome is proof of your inner strength? This change in perspective is the first step to transforming adversities into stepping stones for your personal and spiritual development. Throughout this journey, we will explore concepts such as the importance of gratitude even in the most challenging times, the transformative power of forgiveness, the strength found in silence and meditation, the importance of cultivating meaningful connections, and the profound impact that small acts of kindness can have not only on the lives of others but also on your own. These spiritual tips are not new. In fact, they have been passed down through generations, across cultures and religions. What makes them special is their universal applicability and their transformative power when embraced with an open heart. You might be wondering, but how can these tips help me concretely? Well, think of them as exercises for your spirit. Just as you train your body to become stronger and healthier, These tips are exercises to strengthen your emotional and spiritual resilience. As we move forward, I invite you to keep your mind and heart open. Some of these tips may resonate with you more than others. That's perfectly normal and expected. Each of us is unique, with our own experiences and challenges. The important thing is to be willing to experiment, to try new approaches to dealing with life's difficulties. Remember, the simple fact that you're here, seeking ways to grow and overcome your challenges, is already a testament to your inner strength. You're taking an important step towards self-awareness and personal growth. As we explore these tips together, I want you to imagine yourself as a tree. The roots are your connection to the divine, to the universe, to your own essence. The trunk is your inner strength, your resilience. The branches are the different areas of your life: relationships, career, health, spirituality. And the leaves are your daily experiences. When a storm hits, a difficult moment in your life, the leaves may tremble, and some branches may even break. But if your roots are deep and your trunk is strong, you will not only survive the storm, but emerge from it stronger, wiser, and more resilient. This is what these spiritual tips aim to do, to strengthen your roots and your trunk so you can face any storm life throws at you. They are tools to help you find peace amid chaos, hope amid despair, and strength amid weakness. So, prepare yourself for a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Open your heart to the possibilities of transformation that these tips offer. And remember, every step you take toward your personal growth is a victory, no matter how small it may seem. Are you ready to take the first step on this journey of overcoming and spiritual growth? Let's explore together these 5 powerful tips that can illuminate your path in the darkest and most challenging moments of life. Prepare yourself to discover the strength that has always been within you, waiting to be awakened. Have you ever wondered why life sometimes seems so difficult? Why are there moments when everything seems to be falling apart around you, leaving you feeling alone in a vast desert of uncertainties? It's natural to feel this way. We all go through periods of doubt, fear, and anguish. But it's precisely in these moments that spiritual advice can be like a lighthouse, guiding us through the darkness. Think for a moment about the challenges you're facing now. Maybe it's a painful loss, a difficult relationship, financial problems, or a health crisis. Whatever the situation, know that you have within you the strength to overcome it. The tips we're going to explore are tools to help you access this inner strength. The first spiritual tip for overcoming difficult moments is to cultivate gratitude. It seems contradictory, doesn't it? How can you be grateful when everything seems to be going wrong? But it's precisely in these times that gratitude becomes most powerful. When you focus on what you have rather than what you lack, you change your perspective. You begin to see the hidden blessings amidst the difficulties. Imagine yourself as a gardener. Gratitude is like watering the flowers in your inner garden, even when the soil seems dry. Every drop of gratitude nourishes your soul, allowing hope and resilience to bloom. Start small. Be thankful for the air you breathe, the sun that rises each morning, a kind smile from a stranger. Gradually, you'll see your inner garden flourish, even in the face of adversity. The second tip is to practice forgiveness. Not just forgiving others, but also forgiving yourself. How many times have you carried the weight of hurt or resentment, or blamed yourself for past decisions? Forgiveness is like letting go of a burden you've been carrying for too long. It's freeing yourself from the chains that bind you to the past, allowing you to move forward with lightness and peace in your heart. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting or justifying harmful actions. It's a conscious decision to release the pain and resentment that keep you stuck. It's an act of self-love, a way to free yourself to live fully in the present. When you forgive, you make room in your heart for healing and growth. The third spiritual tip is to seek silence and meditation. In a world full of noise and distractions, silence becomes a precious refuge. It's in silence that you can hear the voice of your intuition, connect with your spiritual essence, and find answers that were hidden by the noise of daily life. Meditation doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as sitting quietly for a few minutes, focusing on your breath. Or it could be a peaceful walk in nature, mindfully observing the world around you. These simple practices can bring a sense of peace and clarity, even during the most turbulent times. The fourth tip is to nurture meaningful connections. During difficult times, it's common to want to isolate yourself. But it's precisely in these moments that we need others the most. Cultivating deep and authentic relationships creates a support network that can sustain you through tough times. Don't be afraid to open up, to share your struggles and vulnerabilities with trusted people. Often, it is through these connections that we find strength, inspiration, and even solutions we couldn't see on our own. Remember, you don't have to carry your burdens alone. The fifth and final spiritual tip is to practice kindness and service to others. It may seem contradictory to focus on others when you're going through difficulties yourself. But there's a special magic in reaching out to help someone, even when you feel broken. Small acts of kindness have the power to uplift not only the other person's spirit, but also your own. It could be something as simple as a sincere smile, a word of encouragement, or practical help to someone in need. By doing this, you create ripples of positivity that come back to you in unexpected ways. These 5 spiritual tips, gratitude, forgiveness, silence and meditation, meaningful connections, and kindness, are like keys that can open doors to a new perspective on your challenges. They don't magically eliminate your problems, but they offer powerful tools to navigate through them with more grace, strength, and serenity. Reflect on how you can incorporate these tips into your daily life. Perhaps you can start a gratitude journal, dedicate a few minutes each day to meditation, or make a conscious effort to practice an act of kindness every day. Small changes applied consistently can lead to profound transformations over time. Remember, overcoming difficult moments isn't about never falling. It's about learning to get back up every time. It's about finding light even in the darkest moments and strength in the places you least expect. It's a journey of self-discovery, growth, and above all, hope. You are stronger than you think. Within you is an inexhaustible source of resilience and wisdom. These spiritual tips are tools to help you access that inner strength, to remind you of who you truly are, a being of light, capable of overcoming any challenge life presents. As you reflect on these tips, allow yourself to feel a spark of hope ignite in your heart. Visualize yourself implementing these practices in your life, day by day, and notice how your perspective begins to change. See yourself growing through difficulties, becoming stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Remember, every difficult moment is an opportunity for growth. Every challenge is an invitation to discover new depths of strength and resilience within you. With these spiritual tips as your guide, you are equipped to face any storm life may bring. Are you ready to take the next step on this journey of transformation and spiritual growth? Now that we've reflected on these 5 spiritual tips for overcoming difficult moments, it's time to dive deeper into how you can apply them in your daily life. Remember, the key to transforming your life isn't just in knowing these tips, but in living them, breathing them, and incorporating them into every aspect of your being. Let's start with gratitude. You might be thinking, how can I be grateful when everything seems to be falling apart? I understand that feeling, but it's exactly in these moments that gratitude becomes most powerful. Start small. Every morning, before you even get out of bed, think of 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as the fact that you're breathing, the comfort of your pillow, or the song of a bird outside. As you practice this daily, you'll notice a subtle but profound shift in your perspective. Forgiveness, our second piece of advice, can be one of the most challenging to practice, especially when it comes to forgiving yourself. But remember, forgiveness is not for the other person. It's for you. It's about releasing yourself from the burden of resentment and guilt. Start by writing a forgiveness letter, either to someone who hurt you or to yourself. You don't need to send it. The act of writing is therapeutic in itself. Express your feelings honestly, and at the end, declare your forgiveness. Do this regularly, and you'll find that forgiveness becomes easier over time. Silence and meditation, our third piece of advice, are powerful practices for finding peace amidst chaos. Don't worry about meditating for hours on end. Start with just 5 minutes a day. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and simply focus on your breathing. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. Over time, you can extend the duration. This simple practice can bring mental and emotional clarity, helping you navigate difficult times more effectively. Cultivating meaningful connections, our fourth piece of advice, is crucial for your emotional and spiritual health. In difficult times, it's tempting to isolate yourself, but that's precisely when you need support the most. Make a conscious effort to connect with people who support and uplift you. This doesn't mean you have to share all your problems, but just being in the presence of those who make you feel valued and understood can be incredibly healing. Plan regular meetups with friends or family, even if it's just for a coffee or a walk in the park. Finally, practicing kindness and service to others may seem counterintuitive when you're struggling, but it's incredibly powerful. Start with small daily acts of kindness. It can be as simple as smiling at a stranger, holding the door open for someone, or sending an encouraging message to a friend. These small acts not only lift the spirits of others, but also your own. As you practice this regularly, you'll notice a shift in your energy and perspective. Now, I want you to think about how you can integrate these pieces of advice into your daily routine. Perhaps you can start each day with a gratitude practice, meditate during your lunch break, and end the day reflecting on the acts of kindness you've performed. The key is consistency. Don't worry about being perfect. What's important is staying committed to the process. Remember, overcoming difficult moments is not about eliminating all the problems from your life. It's about developing the resilience and inner strength to face these challenges with grace and wisdom. It's about finding peace and purpose even in the storms of life. As you implement these pieces of advice, be patient with yourself. Change doesn't happen overnight. There will be days when you feel strong and inspired, and others when it seems like nothing is working. That's normal and part of the process. The important thing is not to give up. Visualize yourself 6 months from now, having consistently practiced these pieces of advice. How do you feel? How do you respond to challenges? You'll likely find yourself calmer, more centered, and more resilient. You'll have developed an inner strength that will carry you through any adversity. Also, remember that these spiritual pieces of advice are not a one-size-fits-all solution. Each person is unique, with their own experiences and challenges. Feel free to adapt these practices in a way that makes sense for you. What's important is that they resonate with your heart and soul. And don't forget to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. Every time you choose gratitude over complaint, every time you forgive instead of holding on to a grudge, every moment of silence you cultivate, every meaningful connection you nurture, and every act of kindness you perform. These are all victories worth celebrating. You have an incredible strength within you, a resilience you may not have fully realized yet. These spiritual pieces of advice are tools to help you access that strength, to remind you of who you truly are, a being of light, capable of overcoming any obstacle. So, my final piece of advice for you is this. Embrace these teachings with all your heart. Allow yourself to be transformed by them. Trust the process, even when you can't see the immediate results. And above all, be gentle with yourself on this journey. You are embarking on a journey of growth and transformation. There will be challenges along the way, but with these spiritual pieces of advice as your guide, you are equipped to face anything life throws at you. Remember, every difficult moment is an opportunity for growth, and every challenge is an invitation to discover new depths of strength and wisdom within you. Are you ready to take the next step on this journey of overcoming and spiritual growth? The power is in your hands. Trust yourself, trust the process, and watch as your life begins to transform in ways you never imagined possible. At this moment, I ask that you close your eyes and take a deep breath. Let's enter a state of deeper reflection and spiritual connection. As I recite this prayer, feel free to let the words resonate in your heart, adapting them to your own beliefs and feelings. Divine presence that dwells within me and all around me, I turn to you at this moment with an open heart and a soul-seeking peace. I am grateful for this moment of connection, for this opportunity to elevate my thoughts and feelings above worldly concerns. I acknowledge that life is not always easy. There are times when I feel lost, confused, overwhelmed by the challenges I face. But at this moment, I choose to trust that there is a greater purpose in all of this. I am thankful for the blessings in my life, even those I sometimes cannot see, for the air I breathe, the ground beneath my feet, the sun that warms me. I am grateful for every person who touches my life, whether bringing joy or valuable lessons. I am grateful. I ask for the strength to forgive others and myself. Help me release the weight of resentment and guilt. May I see clearly that forgiveness is an act of self-love, a step towards my own liberation. Guide me to find silence amidst the chaos of the world. May I hear your soft and gentle voice in my heart, guiding me in moments of doubt and uncertainty. May the practice of meditation become a sacred refuge where I can renew my strength and find clarity. Bless my relationships. May I cultivate true and meaningful connections. Help me to be vulnerable, to share my true self with those I love. And may I be a compassionate listener for those who need support. Inspire me to be an instrument of your kindness in the world. May each act of kindness I perform be an expression of your love flowing through me. Help me see opportunities to serve, even in moments when I feel broken. I ask for wisdom to discern the path forward. May I see challenges not as punishments, but as opportunities for growth. Give me the courage to face my fears, to take steps into the unknown, trusting that you are with me every step of the way. Remind me in moments of doubt of the strength that dwells within me. May I access this inexhaustible source of resilience and wisdom that you have planted within my being. Help me practice gratitude daily. May I see the hidden blessings in every situation, even in the most difficult ones. May my heart become a garden of gratitude, flourishing even in the most barren grounds. Guide me to be more compassionate with myself, May I treat myself with the same kindness and understanding that I offer to others. Help me embrace my imperfections, knowing that I am loved not despite them, but because of them. I ask for peace for my restless heart. In moments of anxiety and worry, remind me to turn to you. May your peace, which transcends all understanding, guard my heart and mind. Help me live in the present. May I release the weight of the past and the anxiety about the future, finding fullness and joy in the present moment. Bless my efforts to grow spiritually. May each small step I take towards my development be multiplied by your grace. Help me to be patient with my progress, remembering that the spiritual journey is an ongoing process. I ask for discernment to recognize the lessons in each experience. May I see challenges as teachers, difficulties as opportunities to strengthen my faith and character. Inspire me to be a beacon of hope for others. May my actions and words bring light to those going through dark times. Help me to trust the flow of life. May I let go of the need to control everything, surrendering with confidence to your divine plan for my life. I ask for healing for the wounds of my heart. May your love fill the empty spaces within me, restoring me to the fullness of my being. Guide me to use my gifts and talents in service to others. May I be a channel of your love and compassion in the world, making a difference in the lives of those around me. Help me to see the beauty in all things. May my eyes open to the small miracles that occur every day around me. I ask for strength to persevere in times of discouragement. May I remember that after the darkest night, the sun always rises. Bless my dreams and aspirations. May I have the courage to pursue what makes my heart sing, trusting that you will open the necessary paths. And finally, I thank you for your constant presence in my life, for your guidance, your unconditional love, and your infinite grace. I am eternally grateful. May I walk through this life with faith, hope, and love, knowing that I am not alone, that I am guided and loved beyond my understanding. So be it. Amen. Now, take a deep breath once more. Feel the peace and serenity this connection brings. Carry this sense of calm and confidence with you to face the challenges that life may present. We have reached the end of this journey of reflection and spiritual growth. You have taken an important step towards overcoming the difficult moments that life inevitably presents. Remember, the path you are walking is not easy, but it is incredibly rewarding. As we say goodbye, I want you to take with you not only the spiritual advice we shared, but also the assurance that you possess an incredible inner strength, a strength that you may not have fully realized yet, but which is there, waiting to be discovered and nurtured. Think about how you feel now compared to when we started this conversation. Perhaps you feel a spark of hope igniting in your heart. Maybe you feel lighter, more centered, more capable of facing the challenges ahead of you. This is the power of spiritual reflection and connection with your deepest essence. Remember, the journey to overcome difficult moments is not a straight line. There will be ups and downs, days when you feel invincible and others when challenges seem insurmountable. But now you have powerful tools at your disposal. Gratitude to shift your perspective, forgiveness to release the weight of the past, silence and meditation to find inner peace, meaningful connections to support you, and the practice of kindness to uplift your spirit. As you begin to implement these insights into your daily life, be patient with yourself. Change takes time. Don't demand perfection from yourself. Every small step you take towards your spiritual growth is a victory that deserves to be celebrated. Visualize yourself a few months from now, having consistently practiced these spiritual insights. Imagine how you will feel stronger, more resilient, more capable of facing life's challenges with grace and wisdom. This stronger version of yourself already exists within you. These insights are just the way to awaken it. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. The universe conspires in your favor. There is a greater force guiding your steps, even when the path seems uncertain. Trust in this force. Trust in yourself. Before we say goodbye, I'd like to make a special request. If this content has touched your heart, if you feel it could make a difference in the lives of others going through tough times, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us reach more people with these messages of hope and transformation. Also, please like this video and share in the comments how these spiritual insights have resonated with you. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Feel the energy of transformation flowing through you. You are on the right path. Every challenge you face is an opportunity for growth. Every difficult moment is an invitation to discover new depths of strength and wisdom within you. As you leave this reflection and return to your daily life, carry with you the light you have ignited here. Let it shine in all aspects of your life. In moments of doubt, return to these insights. Reread them. Reflect on them. Let them guide you. Remember to practice gratitude every day, even for the simplest things. Allow yourself to forgive both others and yourself. Seek moments of silence amidst the chaos of the world. Nurture meaningful connections that feed your soul. And never underestimate the power of a kind act, no matter how small it seems. You are embarking on a journey of transformation, a journey that will lead you to a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate version of yourself. There will be challenges along the way, but now you have the tools to face them. Trust the process. Trust yourself. You are stronger than you realize, more resilient than you believe, and more loved than you can comprehend. As we part ways, know that you carry not only these spiritual insights with you, but also the heartfelt wishes of all of us. Wishes that you find strength in moments of weakness, hope in moments of despair, and peace in moments of turmoil. May you look back in time and see how these difficult moments were actually turning points in your life. How they led you to discover a strength you didn't even know you had. Always remember, you are a being of light. You have within you the power to overcome any obstacle, to transform any challenge into an opportunity for growth. Move forward with courage, with faith, with hope. The universe conspires in your favor. You are exactly where you need to be, learning exactly what you need to learn. May your journey be blessed. May you find the peace you seek, the strength you need, and the love you deserve. And so, we say goodbye. But remember, this is not an end, but a new beginning. A beginning of a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. Until next time, may the light within you shine so brightly that it lights the way not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. Go in peace, knowing that you are loved, that you are strong, and that you have within you everything you need to overcome any challenge that life may present. See you soon, and may your journey be filled with blessings, growth, and wonderful discoveries about yourself and the world around you.